Hello and welcome to our 12 days of Advent, and we are halfway through. So we are now on day 6. So here it is, quite a biggish parcel. So let's unravel the ribbon and let's open up to see what is inside. So we are actually doing today some book folding. So your bit of wood is going to be very different to my bit of wood. There are all the wood that went in these, the advent calendars are all sort of different lengths and sizes. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a Christmas tree. So we have some old book pages and we have our tree trunk. So yeah, so I'm going to show you how to do it. I'd already had a play on mine. But yeah, so you will have a wedge. You're going to need the whole wedge, although if you decide that, you know, it's too much to make your tree, then you can cut it down. And all we're doing is we're folding. Now you will need your glue from yesterday, so because that is what we're going to use to glue onto our trunk. So without further ado, let me show you how we're going to do this. So you want to go just one way and you want to do this to every single page. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it down like so. So you're just going to fold the corner of your page down so it meets the spine. Then you're going to do it again. You're going to fold it again so that that edge meets the spine, and you're going to fold that down. That is your first page done. You're then going to turn that over and you're going to repeat this right the way through for all of your pages. Now, once you've done this, you'll see that it turns into a lovely tree. But you can also make these smaller and turn them into, I did it a few years ago. I'm sure there'll be a video on my channel of me making the smaller ones using squares and doing this and turn them into tree ornaments. Everyone who I made one for still actually have them. So try and leave just about a couple of mil between your page and the middle of the book. It just makes it a little better for folding, but this is what we're wanting to do all the way along, and you just want to keep doing it. It will become difficult and it will become fiddly, because especially as this bit grows, so you will see. These were all arranged about 10 years ago. I actually still have mine that I bought. I love it. And it was up every year for Christmas, and now I have it up all year round, because I don't feel like it is a Christmas tree. It's just a decorative tree. So as you can see, doing the same, so it's just 2 folds to each page. So you're going from the corner to the center. Make sure to leave a couple of mil, and then bringing that bit over so that there's a couple of mil, and just folding it down. And you're doing this for all of your pages. Like I say, you'll know when you've got enough. So if there is too many pages in your book, you'll know whether or not to take those pages out. But yeah, definitely not yet. That I can say. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going. So what I'm going to do is I'll go off camera just so this video isn't super long. It's not going to be super long anyway, because I think it's only going to end up being about 5 minutes, because yeah, it's super easy craft but so effective. And you know, you could go to your local charity shop. Sorry for the seagulls, they're having a good natter. It looks like they're nesting on my chimney. I hope not. Anyway, yeah, that, you know, you could go to the local charity shop, get yourself some books, and you could make these as gifts. The only thing you'd need is just a lump of wood. But then you wouldn't have to, don't have to have just a lump of wood. You could make yourself, you know, you could make yourself something out of card. That would work, you know, if you did like a cylinder out of card, or you found a circular box. Okay, so we'll still keep on going like this. Okay, I was going to put you on, I was going to stop the camera, but I think it'd be nice to just keep on going so that you can see how long roughly it will take. What's nice is, oh, £2,000 old boy is reading it as you go. So I'm hoping the book's not bad. But yeah, these would make lovely gifts. I think they'd make lovely gifts. And especially when you've done the smaller one. So if you want to do a smaller one, then you just get a book and you just cut it down in half. So you take these away and then cut it in half again. And then that's how you're able to make, so you'd be able to make like 2 small Christmas tree ones out of this. Just by doing the same thing. But yeah, if I remember to, I'll see if I can find the video where I show you how I made the small Christmas tree ones for like for your Christmas tree, and link it down below. So fingers crossed I remember to do that. So we just got, and you can see this is starting to get nice and thick now. Okay, so keep on going, but it will get harder to fold these, but just keep persevering with it. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but when book folding, like pages folding, whatever it's called, came out, people can do like names and hedgehogs and, oh my goodness, absolutely amazing. I've got a lovely book that was gifted to me when I very first started. It's actually up on the top of my in here. When I first started, there's someone who dug my name out of a book. How amazing is that, from book folding? But there's lots and lots of tutorials out there. So I want to say we're getting close to the end, but we're not. Just keep going, and you can sort of see this is starting to bunch up. I mean, if I leave go of that, can you see your tree has started to form? How amazing is that? It looks fab, honestly, guys. So I hope you like this one. Okay, and then I'm just going to do else. We're nearly there. We're about 2/3 of the way through, but it's starting to get a little bit more difficult just here. So we just, there we go. And the key is to try and keep this bit pushed over as far as you can, because you can't go to start from the other side and do it, because you need all the folds to be the exact same way. So you've got to sort of, once you start, you've got to stay the same direction. But like I said, it does get more fiddly the more we go. Okay. I mean, you could use it, I'm just thinking, if you've got like a big bulldog clip, maybe you could use that, you know, to clip them back. That might help. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he had a bad attack of the hiccups, apparently. Yeah, I love reading like little snippets on each page as I go. Okay. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Okay, and then like that. Now, because we're sticking paper onto the wooden, like this wooden piece, your PVA glue is going to be fine, because it's basically paper to paper, isn't it? Because paper's made out of wood. So it will be fine, but you will need to leave it enough time to dry. So, oh, we're so close. So close. It's so far. Okay. And then you can sort of see that it's starting to bend up here. So all you want to do when that starts happening is just tuck your pages under it, and then push it down. I mean, oh, look at that. That looks fab. And then, I mean, yay. We are so close to finishing, can you see? Yeah, right, let's carry on. Okay, like that. So it hasn't taken us too long actually. Let's have a look. 10 minutes so far. So nice, quick, easy. I've tried to think of crafts that won't take forever for you guys to do. Apart from the cross stitch, I think that might be the longest craft. I think. Although, yeah. I've tried to do it so that we have some nice easy ones. But if you haven't bought the advent calendar, then just have a look, go to your local charity shop for a book, and you can easily do this yourself, just following my instructions, or going on and having a look on YouTube for somebody else's instructions. Right, we are starting to get a little bit more difficult now. Oh my goodness. So under that, like, oh, a bit more. So you can see that I am starting to struggle, but it is well worth persevering with it. Okay. And then this one. Right, we've got a handful left of pages, so let's see, we may as well use them all. Okay, so yeah, have a look in your local charity shop, and see what you can get. Yeah, and you could make friends and family one of these for Christmas, or make it for yourself as a decoration. And it doesn't have to just be for Christmas. Like I said, I have one of these in my living room and it stays there all year round. I absolutely love it. And I bought it when it very first came. When they very first came out, I just absolutely loved it. So a friend of mine was making them. Okay, I'm really starting to struggle now. So you will struggle on the last few pages, but like I said, keep persevering with it and seeing how you go. Right, there we go. I think we've got 2 pages left. Let's do it. Okay, that's one fold, and then there's another fold, and then the final one. Oh my goodness. So there's one fold. I'm just sort of having to do it up in the air. There we go. And then it is. Then what you're going to do is you're going to spread all of this out. So you want it so that it's all neat, like the same sort of amount all the way around. So you're just going to play with it. So can you see how that's now equal all the way around, and it looks good. So if it doesn't look brilliant, then just keep sort of squeezing and playing with it. And then once you're done, you're going to grab your base. We're going to put a nice big dollop of glue all over it. So as you can see, that's a nice big dollop. And then you're going to grab your piece and you're just going to stick it on in the middle. So just making sure that's centered. Now it is a little wonky, so you want it so that it stands up nicely, and you want to leave it to dry overnight, where it's not going to get knocked. What am I doing, Dawn? Put it on properly. So there we go. It is so wonky, but it's so cool. So that's what it looks like. Okay, if you want this cutting down, if you find, sorry, I'll just take it off. If you find that that is too big, then you can just get a saw and saw it down, or ask your partner to. But yeah, there you have it. That is your Christmas tree for day 6. Really easy. I'm going to take this off just because, just while we are yeah, talking about it. But isn't that fab? Doesn't that look so cool? I mean, you don't even have to put the wood on if you don't wish to. You can have it just so that it's stood up without. It does stand up quite nicely without the wood. So yeah, I mean, the other thing that you could do if you wanted is get like a little plastic cup and decorate that up if you didn't want the wood. So if, for those who don't have the kit, if you just have like, you know, like a nice little cup, paint it up, again, that would work. But yeah, but for this kit, for these kits, we do have our wood pieces. So like I said, I'm gonna stick that on, and then I will have photos at the end of how it looks, or I will try and remember, because I'm filming really in advance. There we go. If I do that, there we go, you can see. So that's how my Christmas tree looks. If you want to decorate it with sequins and stuff, or put some tinsel on, put a star on the top, then you go for it, guys. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today, and I hope it's given you a little bit of inspiration. That is it for today. I will be back tomorrow with day 7 of our Advent, and another craft for us to do. But that is it. Until next time, please do all stay safe and happy crafting. Bye.